Good afternoon everybody and welcome to Crafty Cleggs. My name is Jeanette and today I am coming to you from the northwest of England where I live with my husband Timothy. Today is Friday the 14th of May 2025. How is everybody? Have you all had a really nice week? I've had a lovely week. I've not done anything super special. In fact, Timothy and I have not been anywhere this week, which is not like us at all. We have had some really nice walks. The weather this week here in the northwest has been exceptionally nice. We had one day, I think it was Wednesday, that it was, in fact I think it snowed a little bit on Wednesday. But other than that, it's been absolutely beautiful. So we've been out every day walking, and because it's been nice, chilly, but nice, and you can wrap yourself up. We've been on quite a few long walks, and it's just been really nice. Tim and I love going out for walks. We love being outside. We're very much outdoor people, Tim and I. So we've had a nice week. I've done some exciting things this week, which I will tell you about. What else? Normal, really, shopping. Although, again, I mixed it up this week. We didn't go on Monday, we went on Tuesday. I think the only reason we didn't go on Monday is because we just had things to do. You know, I think we decided because it was nice. Oh, sorry, I'm knocking the... we decided because it was nice we'd go out for a walk, and we was out a lot longer than we normally are. And by the time we got back, and then we had some lunch, and I said to him, oh, let's just go tomorrow. So yeah, we was very rebellish this week and swapped it up again. Oh, I tell you what, we live such a rock and roll life, do Tim and I. So yeah, other than walks, bit of food shopping. I dried my washing outside once this week. I know, I can hear you saying, really? But it's the small things in life, isn't it? I've been tending my sunflowers. I've planted some giant sunflowers and they're coming up really well. If I can remember, I'll put a picture in for you. And I think that's about it. We've had no doctor's appointments, no dentist appointments, nothing. Yeah, it's been a really quiet week for us. But before we go any further, I have got some exciting news for you. Well, I think it's exciting. So as you all know, Tim and I have got a few trips booked this year. Excuse me. Well, we hadn't got them booked, but we'd got them planned. Now, I don't know if you remember me telling you that at the end of this month, Tim is going away with our youngest granddaughter and his son, and they're going to Rome for a few days. And I know I can hear you asking, well, why aren't you going? Well, our granddaughter had said to her dad, I want to go on a lad's holiday with just you and my granddad. She's a daddy's boy and a daddy's girl, and very much a granddad's girl. She just, idolises her granddad, and she just wanted to go on holiday with them too. So Tim said, do you mind? I said, do I mind? You go off and do what, you know. So yeah, so at the end of this month, Tim is going to Rome with our son and our granddaughter. So he said to me last week, look, I won't be able to do anything special or take you anywhere the weekend of Mother's Day, because it's the 30th of March this year, and it's only a couple of days before we go to Rome, so obviously we can't go anywhere because I've been needing to get ready. So I said, that's no problem. Anyway, it's taking me to London this weekend. Oh, I'm so excited. So when I say this weekend, we're going on Sunday, this Sunday coming, and we're coming back on Wednesday. And he said, for your Mother's Day treat, I will take you to Liberty's. Oh, so excited. He said, and I'll buy you a little bit, he said, a little bit of Liberty fabric. So I am really excited about that. So that's half of next week gone, which is, you know, when I say gone, but spoken for. And then in the middle of the week, this week, I got up. Now, you all know that I want to go and see Dawn in the Netherlands, my friend from Dawn's Days. And she has another channel, The Woven Almanac. And I don't know, for some reason, I've been really a little bit nervous, if I'm honest, about travelling by myself. I don't know why, because I have travelled lots of places on my own. I am not a nervous person at all. But I think the older I've got, the more I think, what if anything happens, or, you know, I don't know. I can't even give you any reasonable explanation. I mean, I've travelled everywhere. When I lived in America, I've travelled back home to England and then gone back to America on my own. I've gone out and visited Tim when he's been working abroad. I've been to Spain on my own. I've done all sorts. But I was like, oh, and I kept looking at the flights and thinking, I'll think about it and maybe do it tomorrow. Anyway, I got up on Wednesday and I thought, right, Jeanette, you have got to put your big girl pants on. Come on. It's a 1 hour and 20 minute flight. What can, you know, just get going. So I got up on Wednesday and okayed it with Dawn, and I've booked my flights to go and see my friend Dawn in the Netherlands. It's all happened this week. And I am actually going to stay with her for 1 full week. Can you believe that? A week. I cannot believe it. I'm going on. This might not be the exact dates, but it's roundabout. I think I go on the 28th of April and I come back, I think it's the 7th of May, either the 6th or the 7th of May. Whatever a week is, them are the days. So how exciting is that? So yeah, that's my that's really just our life update this week. It's not been anything thrilling other than a couple of holidays, but I mean the week itself has just been very, very I am drinking just a normal coffee this week, but I thought I would put it in my Liberty of London, seeing as that's where I'm going. Oh, I'm thrilled. Look at that. I'm hoping I'll be able to get an Emma Bridgewater mug when I'm there. Right, shall we actually get on with what you're here for? I know you like the little bit of update and, you know, I like to tell you how my life's going, but shall we just get on? I have got 2 knitted things, 2 crocheted things, and I've gone a little bit mad with the incoming this week. Well, yeah, actually. Tim treated me to one thing and then I bought the others. So, without further ado, let's get on. Now, I'm going to start with the first one. The one I'm really, really not happy with. Now, you'll see why I'm not happy with it. And please, if there's anybody out there that can give me any advice on how I could perhaps, would washing this make it better? Would blocking it make the stitches look better? I don't know. Please just give me advice. So you all know I've made the chimpanzee, Charlie. Can you see him here? And he's patiently waiting for his clothes. This is what I am making out of the Louise Crowther book. So I decided, I showed it to you last week, that I would make the cardigan first because it's quite a lot of knitting for just a toy. But let me get it right. I am not happy with it at all, and you will see why. I mean, the pattern is fabulous. It's nothing to do with the pattern. But here it is. What? Look. Can you see what I mean? About, so you have to, let me get this right. You have to knit the button bands at the same time as this. So you do 3 stitches and then you cross your yarn and then carry on with the yellow and then all the way down to there, and you do the same with the blue and the same with the orange, blah, de, blah, de, blah. But look how baggy my stitches are. Now, you started on, I can't remember, but you started on, there's 2 sets of needles, a smaller one and a bigger one, and you started on the smaller one. And it doesn't look, the stitching doesn't look too bad on the smaller one. And you was only supposed to do this 1 row. Cast on, I think, no, you were supposed to cast on and do a couple of rows and then go to the bigger stitching, the bigger needles. But I forgot and I did all the red in it. But look at the difference. Now, my tension, oh, it's awful. Doesn't it look untidy? Oh, I'm not happy with it at all. I'm really, really not happy with it. I've not even tried it on Charlie yet. Shall I get him and try it on? I don't know. It just, I'm not good at knitting with cotton. This is Sheepy's Katona. I love the colours. Look at the colours. I do love the colours. And I am going to finish it. And it's, do they call this like an A-line? I am going to finish it because I'm certainly not doing it again. Because I did not. It's not that I didn't enjoy doing it. I didn't enjoy it because I could see how messy it was turning out and it was getting me all worked up. But I know you shouldn't get worked up about. It's a toy, for goodness sake. But, do you know, I don't know. I just felt really sad that I'd put all that work in it. Actually, it might not look that bad when it's on. Actually, oh, look at all that moaning. And it might not look that bad when it's on. What do you think? Oh, it does, doesn't it? Look, it's screaming here. Oh, what a shame. Because the back's quite nice, isn't it? It is quite nice, that. It doesn't look that bad, does it? It's just where I've swapped over the yarn here. You can see it, can't you? Oh, very, very upset. If there's anything at all that I could do to make that less, other than make it again, but that's not an option. I'm not making it again. It will just have to, yeah, I don't know what he'll just have to, well, put up with a holy cardigan. Oh, anyway. So that's how far I've got with that. So, sorry about that, Charlie. I'll put you down there. So hopefully I'll get the, I'll be able to do the sleeves pretty quick, I would imagine. They're not going to be, because you're halfway through that colour. So you've only got, I don't think there's a lot of knitting in the sleeves, because you're halfway through the third colour and then you've got the other two. And then you have to pick up the stitches and do the hood. So that is Charlie's cardigan. And I'm not happy at all. I mean, again, it might not look bad with buttons on. I don't know. The buttons might distract it. It's just this one that's the worst, isn't it? Oh, no. Anyway, I'm not keep going on about it. So, that is my cardigan for Charlie, my chimpanzee. I used Sheepy's Katona. I can't remember what needles it was, but I'm not going to tell you because it's in the pattern book. So, when that's done, I am going to do his pants. He's got a pair of jeans, short jeans, and a top and shoes. So yeah, I'm just going to do a bit at a time. Right, so yeah, that's the first thing I did. Like I say, I'm not as thrilled with that as I would have liked to have been. But, you know, these things happen, don't they? It's just, like I say, it's just a toy, so it doesn't matter. I've got a list here. So, right. Next up, you all know that I wanted to make myself a travel companion, a travel buddy. And I bought this pattern, a while back, and it's by a lady called Emma Vernon. And I actually know this lady. I think I've seen her when she's been at Black Sheep Yarns. And it is this doll. Now, I'm making the middle one. I had the yarn for the middle one, and it was the right yarn. So this one I'm making is called Ella. And I made mine in Drops Alpaca 4-ply. Her body is almond. Her shoes should have been red. And her outfit is medium pink. But I didn't do her red shoes. I got that carried away. I forgot her red shoes. and did these kind of feet. I did the same colour as her hands and her head. Anyway, this is how far I've got with my travel buddy. But I'm not 100% sure whether it's too big for a travel buddy. Obviously, it's not finished. She's bald. She's got no clothes on. But, yeah, I didn't know if maybe that was a bit big for a travel buddy. It is. Let me tell you how big it is. So she would fit in my rucksack. She's 9.5 inches tall. 9.5 inches tall she is. So, yeah, she might fit in my rucksack. Isn't she lovely? So I have yet to do her hair, and I'm going to do her, and I think I was drawn more to Ella because she had a dress on that I could sew, so I could choose some really nice fabric. So I'm going to make her a nice dress, or maybe a top and a skirt. I'm going to make her a nice scarf, and I'm going to make her a backpack. Every traveller's got to have a backpack. And then obviously her hair. But there's a big but with her hair. So these are the two colours that I used. I used a 2.5mm hook. It called for a 3, but you know me and my 2.5mm, I have to have it because I like my crochet stitch quite tight. And I don't like, she's quite a soft squidgy. I haven't overstuffed her. I have her head, but her body, I haven't overstuffed it because I wanted it quite squidgy. And it's done in drops alpaca. The only trouble is, and I already had this in my stash as well, but her hair, as you can see, she's got black hair. Her hair is done in alpaca boucle. Now, I've already tried to make something in this, and it's impossible to crochet. And I think I've not actually had a look if her hair... Yeah, 3.5mm hook. Oh, I will try. I will try and do it. And I've got a overhead light next to my chair. So I will try and do it. But I really struggle crocheting with this boucle. If not, I will just put her hair on and make it up as I go along. I don't know. But I think she will be quite nice as a travel buddy, don't you? I think so. I would really, it's Friday now and we're going away on Sunday, and I'd really like to get it done, but I don't know, because tomorrow I am going out for a few hours tomorrow to meet a friend, and I don't know how long I'm going to be out. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get her finished for our first trip of the year, but I'd really like to. In fact, I'm going to say I'm going to get her finished for the trip. So that is my other thing that I'd done this week. That was quite, I hadn't got it planned, but then when Tim says, come on, let's go away, I thought, right, I need a travel buddy. I said I wanted a travel buddy for all my travelling. But isn't she cute? Isn't she adorable? And look at me, oh, I can't do that. Look at my finger. My blooming, what's this nail polish called? Gelish. My blooming gelish nail polish has peeled off. Anyway, I've rang and it can't fit me in, so I'll have to go. I might be able to get them done in London. That'd be nice. So, yeah. Oh, I love her. I'm really pleased with her. So, I did her really quick. But then I had to have a rest because I have a sore shoulder. I have really quite a sore shoulder. I don't know if it's through crafting. I don't know if it's through leaning at the sewing machine all the time. I don't know if you're new around here, I don't know, but I did have breast cancer in 2019 and I had a month of radiotherapy. So whether that is anything to do with it, because they said, you know, you could have side effects many years on. Who knows? I don't know, but I'm having trouble with my shoulder. And when I need to rest it, I can't do any crafting. So the next thing I started... after I'd rested my shoulder for a couple of, well, it was for about a day and a half, I think I didn't do anything. I thought I'm going to do my friend Karen from Stitches and Jacks. I am going to make her, you all know Made of the Other Gnome. I've not seen her yet, but I am going to make her this gnome to go with it. Oh, it's the cutest thing ever, let me tell you. It's in a basket. Can you believe I've got it in a basket? It's the same yarn as I made her other gnome in. Can we see the other gnome? Hold on a second. Oh, where's my chair? Can you see my chair? I love my chair. The gnome is here. That's what I made Karen for her birthday. And this gnome, I'm using up some of the yarn to go with that gnome so I can give her a baby one at the same time. And if you don't know, go and watch my last podcast. No. Yeah, it was a bit of a podcast, really. I don't know what you'd call it. But I was very kindly gifted this chair by FlexiSpot. Oh, and my craft room is it's just my safe haven now. I'm in here most of the time. I love it. It's my own little space. I come up with my coffee and my bit of knitting and I put a podcast on my TV. Oh, I'm in heaven. I think that's why we haven't been out anywhere this week, you know. And, you know, I'm quite happy to be here and I know that that's not good for you. But we have been out for lots of walks. So it has counteracted me sitting in my chair for 6 hours at a time watching the telly and doing some knitting. Shh, don't tell anybody. Right. Oh, excuse me. Right, the yarn is the Die Shack. I did show you this. And it's just what's left over from her other gnome that I made. I had to do that because it's still on the needles. And here it is. How cute is this gnome? Oh, gosh, it's adorable. Look at this. That's how big it is. So that's, oops, that's my hand. So it is only a tiny one, but it is just so adorable. So yeah, I'm going to make that. So this is going to be, this is the hat colour, this is the body colour, and then his arms are going to be this colour. And the tips of his arms and his beard is going to be grey. And then that's it. I'm going to wrap them up, put the what's left of the yarn in a bag for her. I wrap it up, maybe get some nice chocolates and stuff, maybe get something from London, who knows. and that should be done for Dawn, not for Dawn, for Karen. So then that's all finished for Karen. Some lovely, lovely patterns in here. I have got quite a few balls of wool in my stash now. Where did we go? Oh, we went to Kendal. Do you remember? I don't know if you remember. We went to Kendal, Tim and I, maybe about a month ago, a month and a bit. And I'll show you what I bought while we were there. I didn't buy this from Kendal. But I purchased it when we were sat in the bar at night time. I'd had a glass of wine. And Tim says to me, would you like another glass? I said, oh, go on. You know, like you do. And 5 minutes into the second glass of wine, I spent some money on new yarn. Now, I bought this. I saw it, and it's someone to write gnome about. It's another one of Sarah Shearing's patterns. Now, I've got the wool, but I haven't bought the pattern yet. Actually, I might take this with me to London. This would be a nice thing to knit. Buy your pattern. And I bought the yarn pack. Now, is this where I got it from? Mustache Shops. That's where I bought it from. And look, I'll put a picture. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. Oh, I'm getting waylaid. See, this is what I do. I'll put a picture here of you to see for what this yarn is for. But it's rattling in it. Just bear with me 1 second while I take it out of the packet. And then it's not going to rattle. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? It's a 50-gram ball. And then these are the accent ones. Oh, I love it. But because it was from Canada, I think it was Canada I bought it from. It was quite expensive. because I think it was almost as much to have it shipped here as it was to buy the wool. Do you know what? That is what I think I'm going to take with me to London. Watch this space. So, I don't know where that come from, why I had to tell you about that. I maybe won't take that to London. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know why I told you about that. Oh, Karen's gnomes. I was saying I'm going to make some. Oh, I'm definitely going to make some gnomes. I've already got some gnomes. I might put them out on the shelf somewhere. I'm a bit stuck for... Oh, I'll put them up there. Anyway, so yeah, so that is Karen's gnome and the gnome that I want to make. And then I did one more section on my Stephen West shawl. Now, this was before... I knew I was going to go and see Dawn, but this is before I'd booked it. But I'd done one section and I'd had enough. And I remember Karen, my friend, saying to me, slow and steady wins the race. And I thought, she's quite right. If I've had enough, which I had done, I'm just going to put it down. So, let me show you. This is the Glow Hair Frost Scarflet by Stephen West. The yarn that I'm using is from, I've got it in here somewhere, Ducky Darling. Oh, I love this. Ducky Darling. And it is absolutely stunning. You hold a mohair and a 4-ply together. And this is how far I've got. I'm pleased with it. I'm really pleased with it. But I'd had enough when I'd done this. You can see it's sort of growing now. So I've got that section finished now. Can you see? Oh, isn't it lovely? Yeah, so that's the first section. That is the second section. I love that. And that is the third section. And I stopped because we're now onto this middle bit here. Don't know if you can see it, that big long middle bit, the lace work. Well, I have to do lace work when I'm not tired. And it was quite late at night. It was probably about 10 o'clock, but I could tell I'd had enough and I didn't really want to start anymore because I could tell I was tired and I'd had enough. So yeah, and the next section now is my lace section. But yeah, isn't that pretty? So yeah, I'm going to take the advice of Karen, and like she said, slow and steady wins the race. She said there's no rush for it. Probably by the time this is finished, it's going to be summer anyway, but I don't care. I don't care. The fact that I've started it and I'm getting on with it, I'm really, really pleased. And really, that's the only crafting I've done this week. Well, I think that's quite good. I've made a full doll. I've done a full section on my Stephen West shawl. I've started Karen's second gnome. And I've almost finished Charlie's jacket. Yeah, I don't think that's bad. And I've done quite a bit of sewing as well this month, this week. I did put some stuff in my shop this morning, but unfortunately it's sold out just as quick as it went in. But I have got another couple of bits that's behind me that are not quite finished yet, but they will be in the shop tonight. I will put them in later on. As soon as they're finished, I'll get them in. And then last but no means least, let me check. Oh no, one thing I was going to talk to you about, and I didn't know whether to do it or not, whether you wanted me to do it. But I'm thinking about doing April vlogs. You know, a daily vlog. I'm thinking maybe I'll do April daily vlogs, Monday to Friday, and then having the weekends off. Quite like that, because then I thought you'd see the me going over to Dawn's. And then obviously I'd do some recording when I was at Dawn's, and I thought that might be really, really nice. It'd be Easter as well. Is it Easter? Yeah, so we'd have Easter in that. So I am thinking of doing April vlogs. If anybody's interested, will you let me know? Because obviously I'm not going to do them if you're all busy and, you know, you're not interested. But then what we're going to call it, because, so you do Christmas and Christmas is Vlogmas. and you do October, and it's, what do we call October? I can't remember. Vlogtober. What can we call April? Vlog April. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. If you can think of a good name that you can come up with for my April vlogs, I might give you a little giveaway. I might give you a prize. Not a giveaway. No, I'm not doing a giveaway. I don't want to say that word. Only because it attracts people that I don't want at my channel. So yeah, if somebody comes up with a really good word that describes my podcasting, oh no, my vlogging in April, I might reward you. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Yeah, so that's what I was going to talk to you about. Right, incoming. Now, those of you that love sewing and you know how important it is to have a really good pair of scissors, well, I am feeling like this about my paper crafting now. I've really got into my paper crafting. In fact, this week I sold my first ever journal. I was absolutely thrilled, and I mean thrilled. My subscribers are going up. I was just thrilled, yeah. And I've really enjoyed some paper crafting this week. Anyway, I saw these scissors and I said to Tim, oh, I really do like these scissors. Anyway, long story short, they arrived. And you, of all people, my YouTube family, will understand the excitement when these arrived. They are Moomin skizzers. Oh, aren't they lovely? But these are for my paper crafting. And I know, I can hear you going, no, you can't cut paper with them. But that's what I've bought them for. And so that's what I'm going to use them for. These are for my paper crafting. So I'm going to take them out and have a look. And I thought I might be able to put this, look at the picture behind there. I might be able to put that somewhere in my daily journal. Not that I do a lot of daily journaling, but because I don't have an exciting life. But it could go in my journal. But look. Oh, look at them with Moomin on. Oh, I love them. And I love Fiskars. And they feel. Oh, they feel lovely. Anyway, so those arrived this week. Tim very kindly purchased them for me. So that was one purchase, which I was thrilled with. And then, I didn't actually make this purchase this week. I made this a couple of weeks ago, but it arrived this week. I was watching Susie from Elderflower Stitches and her two little boys. Oh, they're sweet as anything. And she had just designed a new shawl pattern. And it's called the Turkish Delight shawl pattern. It's a free pattern. And I just loved it. I just love, what they call these stitches. Let me see if I can, and it doesn't matter that I can tell you because it's a free pattern. Fan and feather stitch. Oh, I just love this fan and feather stitch, mate. I did a lot of this when I first started knitting. And it's called the Turkish Delight. And Susie's yarn is so pretty. Now, I don't know if you remember, I've said to you before in the past, my taste for bright colours is definitely diminishing a little bit. I'm definitely going more towards paler, muted colours, softer colours, more gentle colours seem to be suiting me better. So, when I saw this pattern and it come out, and Susie had shown the yarn on I don't know if it were a podcast I were watching or if it was her Instagram page, I don't know. And it calls for the pattern 300 grams of Elderflower Stitches Snuggle Chunky. Oh, wow. I saw it and I thought, I've got to have this. And here it is. Look at that. Is that not just? Oh, and it feels. Oh, it feels gorgeous. So I needed 300 grams. So, of course, I had to buy 3. So So I actually bought the yarn. I ordered the yarn before the pattern comes out. I sent Susie a message and I said to her, Susie, how much of this yarn do we need to make that shawl? Because I have got to get it before it goes. And, you know, when you just see something, and it's not like me to want another shawl because, you know, as you know, I make a lot of toys and I mess around with toys. But when I saw this, I thought, I've got to have it. And I absolutely love her ball band. Look at that. How stunning is that? It's vellum. And it's got her elderflower stitches there. Oh, I love it. I can't tell you how soft it is. So I've got 300 grams of that and the pattern. Like I said, the pattern's free. I will leave a link to the pattern if I can find it and a link to Susie's elderflower stitches website. I'm sure you all know. You won't need a link, but I will leave it for you. But I'm just going to put that to one side for the moment. I'm not going to wind that up and start it yet. I just need to get a few other bits off. You know, I need to get my monkey finished. I want to get a couple of other things finished and then I'm going to start that. But if that wasn't enough, I was on, actually I was sat in my chair here watching podcasts. And you know how sometimes when you watch podcast and then they'll recommend one and one comes on. Well, I'd fallen asleep in my chair. For the third time this week, only for 15-20 minutes. I've just had little nanny naps, and when I woke up there was this podcast playing and I thought, I've not seen this before. Anyway, this lady is called Crochet Object Knitting. Crochet Object OBJET, and the lady's called Moran. Well, I stopped it and started it again. Oh my goodness, go and watch this lady. If you don't already watch her, please go and watch her. She is absolutely brilliant. She's another one of those that's very, very soothing to watch. Like, I'll tell you who else is really good to watch. Belinda from Bella and Stitch. Oh, but Moran is just... yeah, she's just like Belinda. So relaxing, so soothing. Just a wonderful person to watch. But then further on in her podcast, she started to wash these little tiny bunnies that had got damaged. It doesn't say how they got damaged because I've only watched the one episode, so I don't know what's happened. But these bunnies had got damaged. And further on in the episode, she was saying... because I want you to have, what did she call it? A bunny discount or something like that. Go over to my Ravelry. I thought, go over to my Ravelry? Is there a pattern for it? Oh my word, I got a bit carried away. So, I don't know, again, I don't know what she's called on... oh yeah, hold on a second. No, crochet. It's called Crochet Object. Crochet Object. Anyway, let me tell you, she had a few patterns on sale and I bought them. I've not printed them all off. Well, when I say I've not printed them all off, I've printed off the pictures of the ones that I've bought, but I've not printed the patterns off. And I was going to take one of these to London to make. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's just not enough hours in the day. There really isn't. Anyway, not to worry. So the first one is Benji the bear. How adorable is he? I love him because her bears are not overstuffed. They're really squishy and I love it. So there's Benji the bear, and then there's another one that it's really chunky. Right, and then I have to show you these in order. Oh my goodness. Then there's Angie Bunny. Oh, aren't they adorable? They're all knitted. See, this is what I was going to take to London. I mean, when am I going to sit down and crochet or knit all these things? I have no idea. We're going by coach. We're not driving. I said to Tim, definitely don't mind going by coach. So we're going by coach. So I've probably got about 5 hours on the coach going and 5 hours on the coach going back. So I probably could get I probably could get one of those made easily. So watch this space. So we bought Angie Bunny. And then we bought Baby Bunny. And then we bought, then we bought the turtleneck stripy dress for Angie Bunny. And then an outfit for Baby Bunny is over on Moran's blog, and I think it's free. And then last but no means least, I absolutely love these miniature things. Now, I'm going to Black Sheep tomorrow, and I'm definitely going to get a ball of yarn for these. They are called Bunny Alba. Look at those cute bunnies. Bunny Alba. How amazing is that? Oh, there's just not enough hours in the day. So, yeah, I've gone a bit mad this week. So, what I need to do, I need to get my travel buddy sorted first. That is my first and foremost thing that I need to get finished, and I'm not going to work on anything else this weekend or today or tomorrow until she's done. I mean, really, all she needs is her hair and her outfit making. She doesn't necessarily have to have a scarf right away and a bag right away. As long as she's got dress, as long as she's dressed and she's got her hair on, she's fit to travel, isn't she? We might just have to add that on as we're going along. Yeah, I think the gnome might be a bit much. I'm just going to take the bunnies because they're small, aren't they? So yeah, we'll wait for the gnome. But yeah, I would like to get my travel bunny done. I'd like to get Monkey's outfit finished because that's just dragging on. But it's, yeah, I don't know why, but it's just dragging on. And then I've got my scarf, which I'm not too bothered about. Yeah, so, yeah, not actually that bad. I mean, Karen's gnome will be done in an hour. Yeah, I don't know. I'm stressing over nothing, really. Right, let me just check my notes and see if I've told you everything. Oh, I tell a lie. I did go out this week. I went and saw Angela at the bobbin patch where I used to work. I went to see her for an hour. I don't even think I was there an hour. I went to get some fabric, but I saw Angela. Yeah. Going to London. Yeah, I'm going out tomorrow to meet a friend. Yeah, I've told you everything. Yeah. Right, that's it. Again, you all know how my podcasts are. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I babble off and go off on a tangent on something else. So, yeah, I do apologise, but you all know me now, don't you? This is what you see is what you get. If you haven't already gone and had a look at my paper channel, please do. I'll leave a link down below for my paper channel, for my crafting channel. I'm going to do some crafting, paper crafting tonight, I think, for an hour. But for now, yeah, I'll leave all the links of where you can find me down below. All the links of everything I've talked about down below. And yeah, I'll leave everything everywhere. Right, I'm going to go because I need a coffee. I need to get this uploaded. Then I need to edit it. Yeah, and then I need to get cracking and making my doll's hair. Right, so for now, thank you very, very much for watching. And I shall be back next Friday. Yeah, I shall be back next Friday. But I will do lots of filming in London. I might even get it up before next Friday. I don't know. But I'll do lots of filming in London. And you can see how we get on. But you will probably see me talking to you again next Friday. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely, lovely weekend. Take care and happy crafting. And I'll see you soon. Bye. Bye, everybody.